Fentanyl does not discriminate. It doesn't care about our skin color. It doesn't care about our age, doesn't care about our gender, doesn't care about our religion. It is a poison and it's killing people. And it's extremely concerning. With approximately 300 Americans dying from drug overdoses each year, fentanyl is flowing into the country at record levels. As a matter of fact, the local law enforcement in my district blame the border policies of this administration for the fentanyl deaths and the increase to 350%. Your office is charged with coordinating the budgets of agencies that carry out national drug control policy. But while the drug crisis in this country soars out of control, the Biden administration is busy sending crack pipes, syringes, and safe sex kits to drug addicts in the name of harm reduction. There has not been any harm reduction, Dr. Gupta. People are dying every day. But are these so-called harm reduction strategies really the most effective way of dealing with the drug crisis in America? Wouldn't it be easier to deal with the drug addiction and drug overdose if there were fewer drugs in our country?
Thank you, Congresswoman. Clearly, if there were fewer drugs, that would help. But at the same time, we got to deal with the crisis we have at hand. I understand the plight of rural America coming from West Virginia. Every single day, I've treated patients. I know the pain. I know the suffering. I've seen people die in my arms. What we're trying to do right now is to meet people where they are. Somebody's overdosing, they need naloxone or Narcan. I, as a doctor, as you know this, cannot treat dead people. So first thing we got to do is keep people alive. We also have to get them into treatment and go after the bad guys and their trafficking profits. And this is the reason that the president is committed to making sure we have technology at the border that detect every bit of fentanyl that's coming through. That's a commitment and top priority of the president.
But Dr. Gupta, if I may, this administration and Democrats proved to us they believe in walls because they erected one around the Capitol when they felt threatened after January 6th. A wall at the southern border would stop drugs from flowing in. That is a fact. Walls work. We know they work. We lock our doors and windows at night inside when we go inside our homes. We protect our children with locked doors and walls. They work. A wall would be the best way to stop drugs from coming in and reduce the amount of drugs. I think that would be the wisest way to go, don't you?
Congresswoman, thank you. I went down there several times. The last time I saw gapes in the border barrier system.
But the Biden administration has stopped construction. There's gaping holes, there's broken fences, there's portions that don't work because the Biden administration has stopped construction and stopped funding.
There's 68 that have been already fixed, and there's 62 more on the way to be fixed. We still have tunnels to deal with. We have drones to deal with. So I think what we can do coming together on this is to build the best barrier protections possible. That includes those barriers.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Gupta. I agree. One last question, because our time is short. I read in the news the Biden admin is funding crack pipe distribution to advance racial equality. Is that a practice that you believe? I'm not sure how crack pipes advance racial equality. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and state for the record, I believe we're all equal, and I think crack pipes are probably leading to furthering the drug problem, not helping it.
I can commit to you that no federal funding is going to what you've mentioned, but I will say that naloxone, ability for people to check for fentanyl in their drug supply so they can not take it, and syringe services programs are critical and they're life-saving. And that's why we're doing those.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta. I yield back, Mr. Chairman.